Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. And if you get a second and you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. I would greatly appreciate it. Tonight, I wanted to take a little time, or today, or this afternoon, whenever you're watching this, to talk about another one of the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive Boker slip joints, and this is the Trapper pattern. And just like the other Bokers I've picked up, made in Solingen, Germany, they have the copper bolsters and the copper liners, O1 tool steel. They've been sharpened up. The Trapper is a unique knife in that I find that it's a really good size. It would be what I would consider a larger slip joint. And it's also one of the slip joints I learned does not have a half stop. So it goes to the full open and full closed. However, if I pull it up and let go, it's not going to pop closed or pop open. It just doesn't have that distinctive stop. So the blade is very locked up. It's very well centered. And it's a knife that I really enjoy. Again, it's on the larger size. Let's grab a piece of PP Digest and see if it'll cut, which it might not. It cuts. It could use a little more love, but definitely cuts what it needs to cut. As a slip joint, carrying it in my left pocket, I will take it and put it a little more sharpening love, but it is pretty toothy. Could just use a little bit more. But yeah, that's the Boker Trapper. And they have in single blade models, which is really all I've dived into so far, at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. These knives had jumped back up to $145. They're back down to $99, and I'll put a link in the description to this one with the specs. But they also have a Stockton pattern, which is a little bit smaller than this and has kind of a wavier back. And they've got several in N690 and 440C without this dark burlap micarta and without the copper bolsters, with more of a brass bolster. So just some very interesting traditional knives that are available at Smoky Mountain Knives. And again, on sale for $99. Is that a great deal? I really don't know, but they are on sale from anywhere from $160 to $140. But just to give you guys an idea of the size of this guy, it is going to be a wee bit bigger than the Benchmade Bug Out, and a good bit smaller than the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So if we were going to compare it to the Ohio Riverjack, it's going to be much larger than the Ohio Riverjack. I'm betting it's going to be much larger than the Rough Rider Patriarch. And let's see how it compares to what I think is my longest knife, the Max Ace Beetle S. So guys, even though it's not as big as the Beetle S, it's about as long as the Beetle S. So I would say, as far as slip joints go, it is very long, it is very able, it is very pokey, and it's a very comfortable knife, because unlike the Max Ace Beetle, which is a great knife, but it's a little bit wider and a little bit heavier, this knife is not all that heavy, and it feels very stable in hand. You've got this ricotta here that's going to protect your finger from any inadvertent slaps that might cut you. Let's get our Javon promotional tape measure, and let's see what we're looking at here. So the trapper is going to come in at 7.5 inches overall. The blade is going to come in at 3.25. The handle is going to come in at 4.25. So that's going to be 4.25, which gives you, my medium to large size hand has plenty to grip onto, and I would think the biggest hand would probably have plenty to grip onto. Again, the Stockton, from my understanding, from what I've been able to gather looking at the specs, is a little bit smaller. Let's see here. Let's get this guy trued up. Very thin blade stock. 0.080. Behind our edge here. 0.095. And then our handle thickness is going to be on the thin side at 0.40. And since this is a thin knife, we'll look at our thickest part of our height. It's about 0.645. So right over a 1/2 inch tall, but just a nice, comfortable knife in the hand that I think would be great for whittling, opening boxes. If I got it good and sharpened up with that thin blade stock, it'd be good for just about any EDC task. And that's what I'm learning more and more about slip joints as I kind of dive into exploring them. Since I want to use them, I'll take them out. Maybe it's because it's more convenient or it's less threatening, but I'll use these guys and I'll find that they're really handy. And for 90% of what I'm using them for, the slip joints get the job done, guys. So that is the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive Boker Trapper, on sale now with several other patterns over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I'll put a link in the description. Guys, if you're so inclined, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Please hit that bell notification. Tell YouTube you're a human. I'd really appreciate that. Most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.